this Recon Breakpoint video, and we are doing another sniper rifle review. As promised, this is the Recon A1. Let's just show you what we got here. Nothing that boosts range, accuracy, as you know from our previous testing, doesn't seem to have any effect. I've got it equipped with extended magazine, suppressor. We always do suppressors for these range tests, even though it actually does not matter. It does not impact bullet drop at all. Rangefinder for the range boost. T5XI, no underbarrel currently. Once bipods are working, we will well, actually, we won't be testing with bipods because they don't work right now. They don't boost your range like they're supposed to, according to the stats. So, because as you can see, range plus 15% does not actually work. So, just for consistency's sake, all sniper rifles and all DMRs are being tested without bipods. But otherwise, we've got this sucker equipped for long range. We're going to do our bullet drop test now. So, as usual, we're at my ranging location here outside the Dead Horse Swamp area. And as you can see, I've got my marker there. Here I am over 500 meters away. So, let's just get right to it. Now, of course, at the end of the video, we'll put a comparison chart of all the sniper rifles I've tested from my previous compilation of range testing and damage testing. But there you go. There's the bullet drop for it. Not too bad. This is a pretty good stat, or a pretty good amount of bullet drop, and it's in line with what the range stat offers. So now we are going to do sound detection testing. Now, I've actually already done this before, but I had some recording issues, so we have to redo the whole thing. So we're going to, let's see here, over here. I don't know if I want to mess with those guys. I don't want to deal with aggroing a heavy on me. I think this car over here is going to be a good spot. Yeah. No, well, never mind. No, they got a heavy there too. Plenty of guys to deal with. Try this one. Here's this one I saw on my flyover. Yeah, here we go. This is good. Just, well, maybe not, because that stupid drone. Yeah, this is the joy of doing these testing, is, you know, the bad guys aren't always consistent in their location. So we kind of have to plan a little bit. Try and fly around here and find, well, you know what? I think these guys at the helicopter are going to be my best bet. So we're just going to go ahead and do that there. Alright, so, forgot to mark. Actually, I think maybe we might be okay to do this guy. We'll go ahead and do that. Mark him. Okay, we're at 158 meters now. Now I'm just demonstrating here, unsuppressed. I've already, like I said, I've already tested this, so I'm just going to showcase the difference here. Creep up to 202. Fire. Okay, now that drone hurt me, so I'm going to take him out. I'm going to let that guy kind of settle a bit. And while we do that, I do want to go ahead and just kind of note how close are these guys. They're pretty close. I better... Oh, I got these guys coming over here too. Well, let's go ahead and start taking them out. Oop, missed.
Signs of enemy activity.
There we go. Those guys are cleared out. And these guys are going to need to get cleared out here. gonna sink shot that guy. And why not? We'll sink shot him too. There we go. Alright, so now that guy's just gonna run around and I'm gonna let him do it. I'm gonna try and avoid being spotted by him. But now we've got a nice clear playing field. So once he calms down, we'll test. So while we're waiting, I am going to go ahead and talk about this rifle a little bit. Nope, I don't want to pull that up because that's just going to make me wait longer. Recon A1 is a favorite of mine. Just a not really practical favorite. If you've seen my previous sniper guide videos, you'll know that the damage is kind of low on it for its caliber. You know, it's not like the TAC 50 or HDI or M82 or any of those. It really does not have a lot of stopping power when it comes to anti-material. It is good for anti-personnel, as you just saw me using it there. Works really well for anti-personnel. For the basic, you know, Sentinel baddies. It's got a nice quick reload, pretty decent handling overall. So there we go. So that's one of the reasons I like it. So alright, he's calmed down, so we're going to get back out here. We're going to do this a little different. Now let's see here. Detection range, there we go. Try that. Okay, no reaction. Try 205. 24. There we go. Now here's where we should get it, I believe. Yeah. And then, yep. Oh man, still nothing. It's interesting. There we go. Okay, so it's 202. So my testing was off a little bit. So if you're 202 or outside of that meters, you'll be fine, unsuppressed. Now, suppressed is a different story. Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong one, so I had that right. Sorry about that. So, yeah. 201 is your detection range. Check and see what way he's facing. Okay. I'm gonna get up behind him here.
Watch your shit. Something's out here.
I don't know who in the hell he's talking to, but whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get to, I'm gonna back up a little bit just to demonstrate here. We'll go to 209.
Yeah, they must have gone.
Okay, he heard that this time.
Weird. I'm gonna check that out.
Because my previous testing, it was 26 meters suppressed.
Yeah, you got nothing so far.
So,
Man, there isn't shit out here. So
yeah,
much
take
for
this
that
with a
little adventure.
grain of salt, I guess. Let him get back to his spot here.
Stay sharp and do your job.
We're actually going to fire over in this direction, I think. So we're going to try it at 30 meters. I think possibly it's because we were firing over his head that he reacted. So, alright, 30 meters, nothing. 29. Okay, so yeah, that's right.
Weird. I'm gonna check that out.
You get detected at 29 meters suppressed. Now, if you've watched the other videos, you'll know that's kind of unique in that that is actually the most detectable so far of all the sniper rifles we've tested suppressed. So, alright, now we are going to move on to damage testing. Just had a brain fart, there we go. Okay. And like all damage testing, we do this against a Landscape Mark II, shooting at the engine block above the wheel well, with suppressor on, and we do that so we can increase the number of shots we take. Now, assault rifles, as previously tested, the suppressor had no effect, but it does on sniper rifles, so I just want to emphasize that. Suppressor does impact damage for sniper rifles. Here we go. So let's move up here. Grab this vehicle and move it, because we're actually going to do the next sniper rifle after this, possibly today. Alright, so this is the Recon A1 damage tests. There we go. That's what we expected, 15 shots. So, now we'll head back to the bivouac and talk about what all this means. Now, as I'm running here, I'll pull up the comparison chart of the past rifles I've tested, so you can see the bullet drop and damage differences. And you'll note that, I mean, the Recon A1, with its equipable options, serves pretty well in range department. Now, damage, it's weak, obviously. It's one of the weaker sniper rifles in the game, and it's just, in fact, it's actually the weakest, tied with the L115. But in all reality, that only matters in two situations. Wolf camps, where you are, well under-equipped on gear score, and drones. And vehicles, I guess, too. So, I like it for anti-personnel. It's one of those things where once you max out your gear score, not a bad idea to carry one around. Because, what are you saving the parts for and everything else? If you find a good one with a nice boost to range and a good, like boost to the stats that matter, like handling and the like, and mobility even. Mobility would be great on this rifle. That would make it very practical to use. But ultimately, it does not replace the TAC 50 for my favorite sniper rifle. So yeah, it's a good anti-personnel rifle, but that's pretty much its only practical role here. You can basically rest assured, and I've used it anti-vehicle, anti-drone, because I'm working towards bringing my gear score up as much as I can, and so it's I had to use it because it was the highest gear score sniper rifle I had. So it's not a bad rifle at all. Definitely make use of it. It's worth your time. But is it going to be the end-all be-all sniper rifle? No, not in my opinion. But still, it ultimately comes down to what you like. Now, next rifle we are going to be reviewing is the Hasta M93. This is the unique rifle you get from killing Rosebud in the main storyline, and it's a fantastically powerful rifle, and I'm excited to review it. Now, damage testing for it is going to be a little. I mean, pretty much all the tests except for range are going to be a little different. We can't equip a suppressor, for instance, so we can't do suppressed test. We're only doing unsuppressed test. And then the a number of other factors go into play here. But yeah, so really appreciate it, guys. I'll get the Zastava M93 review up soon too. So rather than doing a gameplay video or anything, I'm giving you 2 sniper rifle reviews. I talked about doing all the sniper rifles this weekend, but I've been really busy this holiday weekend and haven't had time to get to it. And I've got other things I would like to work on. So really appreciate everyone watching these videos, commenting. Thanks for all the feedback I've gotten, and thanks for checking out my website. I really appreciate it. For those of you who haven't seen it, classicwfl.com. I'm actually currently working on a redesign that will be up within hopefully 2 months. So it will actually be designed with a good method for displaying my video content in a clear, organized manner. So there will be that. Don't forget to check out the things I've got for sale. I've got art, I've got music, I've got photography, I've got t-shirts and the like. So support indie content creators like me and all that. Now, so you may be asking about the raid just came out. Oh, hang on. All right, sorry about that. FedEx had a delivery and it interrupted me. But anyways, so you've been asking about the raid. I do not plan on actually doing anything with the raid at this time. I would like to wait until some more bugs get ironed out. But if you're interested in doing the raid with me, doing a sniper team raid, I would love to do that. Just let me know and we'll work it out. I will say my schedule is pretty busy. It's hard for me to plan these things, but I would love to do it with the people who watch my videos, and putting together a sniper team raid would be an interesting challenge. So, all right, that's all I got for you, Ghosts. Really appreciate your everything you've done, and if you're lucky, maybe I'll see you in Erewhon.